Hello, faithful of Southeast Texas. I'm launching a diocesan initiative in this month of October and extending into November and hopefully spilling throughout the year. It's a very simple phrase: back to the table. The initiative is to get us back to the table of the family and back to the table of the Lord, and to ask all of us to be instruments of peace and instruments of healing. Let's invite families 2 or 3 days a week to sit down at the table. It's very sad because so many people don't gather together as a family. Make that time. How different our world would be, our families would be if we sat down. Giving all the children in our religious education and in our Catholic schools a prayer card with the Grace Before Meals. We'll have it available both in English and Spanish, inviting people to pray together. And then on the flip side, questions to maybe help facilitate a family conversation. So let's get our families back to the table and back to the table of the Lord. Many of you are already in our pews. Some of you are not, and I'm so grateful that you listen in when we offer these messages. I want to invite everyone back to their churches, back to their synagogue. We need to be with the Lord in our religious traditions because it grounds us in our lives. As Catholics, we're so blessed. We have the Eucharist, the ultimate feeding that Jesus wants to do as we gather at His table. He wants to feed, nourish, comfort, console. And I'd love to see this initiative in some ways, as we go through October and November, have a climax, an apex in Thanksgiving, the ultimate gathering at the table for families. And that Sunday is Christ the King, a great time for people who have been away to come back to the Lord and begin the next weekend, the Advent season, the coming of the Lord, the beginning of the liturgical year. So please help me help our community. It's not just a Catholic initiative, it's something that I really pray takes hold. And so one of the things I'm going to be distributing in all the parishes is a little booklet that Pastor John Adolph from Antioch Missionary Baptist Church and I have put together. You're going to get a little teaser, a sample size, and if you want to order the full book of our simple 60-day reflections about getting back to the table, there's a QR code. But I'm so grateful to be working together with him. It's so important for us as a beautiful, multicultural community of Southeast Texas to work together and together to get back to the table for our good and the good of our community.